Welcome to video 3 of the Canon Rock series lesson. This will be doing the solo right after the rhythm, and it is going to be right before this. We're not going to be playing that today because in this video series, this part of this lesson, video 3, I'm going to just focus on because I want to show you different ways of doing this. So we just focus on that today. Alright, well, let's start off. We're going to be on the B string to start out with. The second string. So it sounds like in standard tuning, open. And going to be starting on the 19th fret. And then we'll go to the 17th fret. So this is the timing. Listen to this. And then normal. So after that, we're going to the 15th fret, still on the same string. Hold that just for a bit. Then on the 14th fret, bend up and release that. And then you can do an extra picking if you want to. So far we have then we're going to, what I did there was, I'm on the G string, 14th fret, then palm muted, played on the D string, the 12th fret, twice, did that twice. It's according to your taste how much you want to mute it, if at all. Then bend the 14th fret, G string again, up a whole step, which is the same thing as playing the 16th fret. So make sure you bend it up to the right pitch, not too high, not too low. If you do bend it, that's going to be another alternate way, whether you bend or not. And then if you want to, while it's bent, do the pre-bend, 14, release that. That's the 12th fret, 14th fret again, I'm still on the G string. What we did there after the 14th fret, we're on the 15th fret, the B string, with our pinky and then with our index finger. 11th fret, G string. So, let me back up and play it from the beginning real slow so you can see where we are so far. Then, what we did was that little kind of fast run from the 12th to the 14th on the G string. So we're bending on the 14th fret. Right there we are going, after we go, that is on the B string, 14th fret, then up to the 15th, and then the 17th. So we're just on the 19th fret, and we just kind of bend up. Same thing as going up a fret. So that we're just basically doing what we just did. 15. Bending up as if we played the 17th fret on the B string. Then back to the 14th. So what we did from there, we just rocked our index finger, still on the 14th fret, but we go to the B to the high E string. Then on the high E string, hit the 17th fret. So, And I'll go over this one more time slower after this so you can see what we're doing. That way, whenever you can learn this part at least, you could change it up into where I'm going to show you later in this video different ways of doing this. So after that's the easy way to do it. The 19, 17, 15. And then the 14th on there. This is on a high E string here. And then that's a quick run there. 15, 17. So after the gonna go 19, 17, 15. Back to the 19, and then you can bend up. Or you can just go up to the 21st fret. So after we did this, we're like so I'll play this one more time real slow so you can get this. Then we'll do some modifications. Now this is the B string. 19, 17, slide down. 15, 14, bend. Then on the G string, and then we're going to go to the D string. So the G string will be 14, then it'll be 12 on the D string. Bend up, back on the G string. 14, 12, 14, 15 on the B, then a G string, 11th fret, 12, 14, bend that up, back on the B string, 14th fret, then 15, 17, 17, after the 17, 19, and then 17. Then 15, bend that up, 14, 14 again, except it's on the high E string, 17th fret, 19, 17, 15, 19, 17, 15, 14, 15, 17, 19, 17, 15, 19, 21. So, all together. Now I'll show you that instead of doing this 14th fret on the high E, you could also hit, see how they're the same notes? Instead of doing this on the 14th, you could go to the 19th fret up on the B string, so it'd be like, so you can keep this form right here if you want without having to slide. And now we're going to start changing this up here, just so that way you can see a bit different aspects of this. Okay, so we're going to be adding some bends and stuff. So instead of going, let's do a bend from the 17th fret. Maybe give it a more vigorous, vibrato there. Maybe instead of bending up, you could just go to the 16th fret one time or something. Doing more bends, and just kind of slide it into the notes there. So each time I'm doing those bends, I'm just going from the 17th to the 19th in the pitch, but I'm just bending on the 17th. So I just sort of came up with that rhythm. It's a different style, and I'll do it slower in case you like that. In addition to just bending on the 17th up to the 19th, you can add some really fancy stuff if you want to really impress your peers. Now I'm going to show you something, and it's not my original lick after all. I don't know where I heard it, but I really loved it. I started playing it one day. So this is what I'm talking about. So it's pretty simple once you get the basic down. It's like... So what I'm doing is I'm bending, releasing, and then pulling off. Now make sure that when you pull off, you don't just lift off the string. Make sure you either go in an upward motion or a downward motion off the string. And what I mean by that is, it's almost like you're pulling, you know, off, pulling down or up. Whereas if you'd never picked, as if you could just start making noise with it without even picking, you know. And when I'm doing that, since I'm already bending up, I kind of lift off up like that. And I gotta do it, you know, just right, because I might do it sloppy otherwise. So there's your another cool trick if you'd like to do it. So these are some examples that I gave you that you can change up this solo a little bit to your liking, and you can even do it your own way totally different than this. And then if you'd like to, you could submit that as a video response to this lesson if you'd like. You can do any kind of video response like this for this lesson, you know, and I'd like to see you practicing or whatever. You like some opinions on it, I can certainly do that. Well, as in the last two Canon Rock video series, I have showed you a bonus riffing lesson. Today I won't actually show you a riff to learn, but I will show you a technique that I love doing, and it's called power galloping. It is like my most favorite thing to do ever, so I gotta show you. This is the technique. That's my version of power galloping. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, up, down. So you're just power galloping on the root note. And I'm kind of muting that lower string when I'm up here. That way I can power gallop freely. So I'm just kind of muting it with this finger, where it doesn't really sound anything yet.